Hello, my name is Alicia and I am 18 years old and my Chinese name is Fan Yutang. I really want to learn Chinese because it's a very beautiful language. It actually started a long time ago, I think in 2018. So I watched a movie online and I was just interested and I just started watching that movie and I was just so mesmerized by that language, the pronunciation. It just sounded like very melodic because, for example, that language has P and it's just very different from the languages I have already learned. And since then I just told myself that I want to learn the language because it just was something different from what I was used to. So I just started learning that language by my own at home, but it was very kind of difficult for me because I didn't really have someone who could tell me where to start. And I have joined the choir to improve my Chinese skills because usually people say that music helps with the pronunciation. I wanted to learn Chinese also way before, and I searched for a lot of schools which provided Chinese, and then I saw that choir. I also watched a lot of videos online about this choir, and I just saw how the people learned with each other that language, and it just sounded so beautiful, and that's why I wanted to join the choir. And I just wanted to also experience those things which also the other choir members experienced. The best method to learning Chinese is hearing that language all the time and also speaking it. For example, through music. I also think music helps a lot to improve the language skills. For example, by singing it, that's why I think the choir class also helped me a lot with the pronunciation. But one thing about the Chinese language which I think is difficult are the characters, because I'm definitely not familiar with the characters, so I think that was very difficult for me to learn at the beginning. That's why I kind of tried to learn the characters with just simple flashcards, but I think over time I just got used to it, and now I think it's so much more easier to learn that language. In 2022 we had the hybrid concert, and I think it's a really great way to connect with other Chinese students. We maybe couldn't meet each other at that time, but it still was kind of a beginning to connect through music, and I think it was really nice, even though they weren't here in Germany at that time. It's always a great experience to sing with my other Chinese choir members. I still hold that memory in my head because I just think it was such a beautiful moment to sing with everyone together. Even though we don't speak the same language, we kind of spoke through music. In November 2023, I met a lot of Chinese students from Chengdu, and I really liked that meeting. It was really nice. For example, we met up sometimes to learn and sing together. After school, I went there to practice with them. I was always very happy to meet them again. We speak a different language, obviously, but because I learned Chinese, we sometimes try to speak Chinese with each other. It was always very funny to get to know new vocabularies and also funny vocabulary. It was nice, and through the language we also connected a lot. And even today I have a few friends I'm still talking to, sometimes even like 3 times a week, and we really got close, especially with one friend. I really got very close, and I'm very grateful because I think without that meetup I would have never really had that many Chinese friends, because we don't really have a lot of Chinese students here around, so I don't really have a connection. But now through the Chinese choir, and I got to know a lot of Chinese friends, and the music and the language kind of helped us to connect with each other more. My favorite Chinese song would be Xue. The reason is because I have sang that song with two of my other choir members. We also did a music video, and I just really like the experience. Xue means snow, and it's just a very beautiful song.
感谢生命给予我的美好情节，想起了那一天，你被风吹红的脸。
I have heard a lot about other stories from other choir members. I have personally never been to China before, so it's always very interesting to hear about other stories, and they're always talking very positively about their experiences, which I kind of also wanted to experience, like those memories there, but with my other choir members. Well, I have some certain cities in mind which I want to visit one day in China. One city would definitely be Chengdu, because also Chengdu is very popular for its pandas, and I think pandas are very cute. And I really want to visit that city for sure one day. And it is also very popular for its cuisine, so I also want to visit that city. They just told me that I should definitely also visit that city, so I just get more and more excited to visit China very soon. And I also would like to visit Beijing one day because of the experience I had with the Beijing Winter Olympics, and also because Beijing is very famous for its cultural landmarks, so I also would like to visit the. Well, I have taken part in painting competition for the Beijing Winter Olympics, and well, the painting was about the Beijing Winter Olympics, obviously, and we also had to include some cultural aspects as well. And my painting consisted of different things about China. For example, the panda, which was also included a lot at the Beijing Winter Olympics, and also the stadium, which was in the middle of the picture. And all around there were a lot of different flags which were participating in that competition, because my teacher once told me that everyone under the sky is like one family. 天下一家. I really hope the best wishes for the people-to-people exchange, Germany and China. I really hope that the relations are going to get even better, and I think how it's going to get better is just through the music. And I hope that, for example, in Germany, a lot of more schools are going to provide the Chinese language. I think it's a really nice thing to do so. I hope that the choir is going to achieve even more, not only the things we have already achieved, which obviously is a lot. We have met amazing people throughout the years, and I just hope that the choir is going to help other students and other new choir members in the future to get to know the culture and the country even more, because I think that the choir really is a bridge for those two countries, Germany and China, and I just hope that the choir is never going to end, and that it's just gonna evolve even more and help even more people to connect with each other and to make even new friends and stuff. 我祝合唱团越来越好。